Okay, so what is going on, guys, and welcome to episode 2 of my Road to Glory called Champions Club. Straight away we're going to be jumping in and doing an SBC called Brick Slots. Here we've just got a German up front and we've got a Spurs centre mid. Very easy, you should have the players in your club for that one. And we're going to jump straight in and open the bronze pack. I really don't know why I've let it run through, but I have. That's a mistake on it in there, but you can see we don't really get anybody special. We do get a squad fitness, which is always nice. We're going to get rid of everything that's not useful to us, and we'll keep everything else, and they can go into another SBC. The next SBC is the correct position. We have a left wing, which we will use the position modifier that we've just received to get him to a left forward, and the same with the right wing. Use the position modifier and get him to a right forward. You don't need any chemistry on this whatsoever, you just need the correct players in the correct position, and that one's another easy one for a premium bronze pack. So we're going to open this premium bronze pack now. Again, I let it run through. We know we're not going to get buds or anything, but sometimes, you know, you do get fairly decent players. I think we get Goetze there. Not the Goetze that you possibly want, but a German nonetheless, and we also get a German left back who looks interesting there as well. Everything is untradeable, unfortunately, though, so we cannot sell anything. And we decide, as we've got a few coins, we're going to make a signing, so we make Awuja, Hoffman and Shabani, all Bayern Munich players, all going to help out with the chemistry. So what we're going to do is we're going to send them to the club right now. Yep, send them to the club, and then we're going to jump into the checklist. As you can see, we've marked our first 3 signings off, which is fantastic. Now, as you can see, we've got division rivals. We've not played any games yet. We're just going to go through. So you complete your rewards based on your first 5 placement games. So you play 5 games. This is my team. Once you've played 5 games, it puts you into what division it thinks you're best for. So I think the average one for most people is going to be like Division 6 to Division 4 for the placement games. Just because I do know people who've lost pretty much everyone and still gone into Division 6. And then I think it'll be quite much of a sweat fest to start off with, until people start placing correctly. This is the first team. We come up against the likes of Texera, Neres, Vinicius Jr., Champions League Rafael, Jardel, Pickford on pretty much no chemistry. He's got a pretty decent team, to say the least. It's nothing fantastic, and there you can see the Neymar. Is it a mural? Just there. I think this edition is very nice. As it's our first game, I would recommend going into the trainer, hiding everything except from the timed finish thing. I think it takes me a while to figure out what I'm actually doing, and I just decide to hide everything. So this is it, guys, first match of division rivals. Let's see how we can do. We start on the ball. We've got Kimmich on the ball, play it through to Mahrez, Mahrez to Dybala, Aguero back to Benatia, Benatia across to our new signing Arujo, across to Kimmich, Dybala, Muller. This is very good play. Messi gets the ball, sends Aguero. Aguero cannot find any space, plays it to Mahrez. Mahrez whips it from the edge of the box, and that is our first goal. So the first player to score a goal for our club is Riyad Mahrez of Manchester City. Now this is only a loan, and we've got 8 games left on him, but for his 8 games I will definitely take that if he's going to be scoring them bangers every game. This guy gets released straight away with Texera, and somehow that beats the keeper. I must note, I do have the bronze goalkeeper in there, Hoffman from Bayern Munich. You're going to see a lot of goals like that. I think any keeper in the world should be wanting to save that. But again, we get the ball, Messi on the edge of the area, good strength, kind of fumbles around, doesn't get it back. But we're pressing with Muller. Muller releases Dybala. Dybala in the bottom left-hand corner, and Pickford on his chemistry is definitely not going to save that, and you see the traditional die-barless celebration there. Looking forward to using him when I do get the coins. Linking him up with Ronaldo up top, that is going to be a deadly, deadly partnership. So we're currently 2-1 and there's only been 15 minutes gone. We do get the ball with Shabani, plays it across to Mahrez, Mahrez back to Kimmich, Kimmich back into Shabani, good play to Mahrez, Mahrez across to Dybala, Messi on the ball, what's he going to do? He plays it down to Neymar Jr, Neymar Jr with the finish in the top right corner. Neymar is another player I'm very excited to use. I mean, this team overall, to say that I've got quite a few bronzes in, it played fantastic. We didn't really have chemistry on pretty much any of the players except from the strikers. I think Neymar was still playing left back at this point, but to pull out a finish like that, it is fantastic. Now, my opponent kicks off and he receives the ball, but I make a good interception. Muller with the ball, plays it through to Messi. Messi with that inch-perfect pass, just out on the right. Mahrez pulls it back to Messi, and he looks to get that one clear. Playing it out from the back, he plays it up to Fernando to Texera. Texera doesn't know where to go, but creates a space with the ball roll inside to, I'm not quite sure who that was, but we've managed to steal it back. Good play, good calm and collective. We've got Aguero on the ball, plays it down to Messi. Messi plays the ball all the way through to Kimmich, our right back, running all the way up. He cuts back and he just gets dispossessed there. Another chance, we're on the edge of the area. He gets the ball stole from us. This is the problem with not having much chemistry with our players. We can't really carve out the chances we want to. He plays a sliced ball straight through and puts that one in the back of the net. So that was a good goal by my opponent, I'd say. Giuliano getting played through. Couldn't really do much about it, especially with the bronze centre-backs. You'll probably notice that I say that a lot. However, we've got the ball with Shabani, our bronze. Muller gets the ball, he's in acres of space, he can pick left, he can pick right. What's he going to do? He bangs one, and it just goes wide, unfortunately. However, that is the end of the game, and we pick up a nice 3-2 win. Neymar Jr. getting man of the match at left back. Now that's something you thought you'd never ever see, because I'm pretty sure in the trailer for FIFA 19 you should never place Cristiano at centre back. You should never play Neymar at left back. However, he gets the man of the match. He plays well. He scores a banging goal as well, and we've won our first qualifier. Now what we're going to do is we're going to jump into a next SBC, Perfect Links. I played that match just so I could get some coins to buy a few players. Just for this one, I didn't have the players in my club to do it, so I think we had to pick up that right back just to get perfect chem. I think I picked him up like 150 or 250 coins. Get a silver players pack, and we also get a few coins for that one as well, which is always nice. We're going to jump across to the store now, browse packs, and open our 2 silver players pack. Now I believe this one is also untradeable. However, we watch it shine, see if we can get anybody good. Do we get anybody from the team we want? No, we don't. Unfortunately not. We get some random Argentinian player and some random French player as well. Not the best, but again, I'd always recommend saving all of these players you get, because they're always going to be worth it for SBCs. And as you can see, we've done quite a few starter objectives. We're going to claim that one player match. You get 250 coins for that. New player debut as well. You also get 50 coins for that as well, which is good. So we're building up sort of a bit of a coin balance. We've done welcome to foot, and we get 83 rated loan player. Now we'll open this straight away. We'll get straight into it. Hopefully it can be a player of use to ourselves. Is it going to be? We see the boards come out as it's an 83 plus. Japanese lad, Cam, Borussia Dortmund, and it's going to be Shinji Kagawa. Unfortunately, that's not the sort of player we are going to be looking for, because we cannot use him, so we decide, as he's unusable in our team and we can't use loans for anything, we'll just get rid of him. Now, as you can see, going over to daily objectives, I would recommend completing daily objectives every day and weekly objectives. That one was just play Division Rivals match. We got, I think that was a position change card and a few coins there as well. We also get to name our club as well now. We've already named it, but it resets, so we're just going to change this to FUT, keep it as Champions Club, confirm the name. Yes, I am definitely happy with the name, and we also get a little reward for that as well. And the reward is going to be a stadium. I think this is the FEWC stadium. I think I make it active as well, and we've just gone and done the formation one, take positions, and another one, getting fit, just because it's very easy to do and you do get quite a few rewards for it. We also get another 83 rated loan player in this pack. Who's it going to be? Anybody useful? We see the boards, of course. It's going to be an 83. We see the Japanese flag, we see the Cam flag, and we see Borussia Dortmund again. It's going to be Shinji Kagawa for the second time in 2 packs. This is definitely rigged. How can we get the same player in 2 loans in a row? I was hoping it was going to be someone who could help us out, but nonetheless, we get the information, and that gives us a squad fitness, not a squad fitness item, sorry, a player fitness item, which is going to be useful down the line. We're going to jump into our next Foot Divisions game, or Foot Rivals game, should I say. This is our team. Yes, I am sure I want to advance as my squad is eligible, and let's get straight into it. We can see we come up against Ribs Return. Got the Manchester United badge, so you know he's been splurging out because he's got the kit as well. Definite Man United fan. And we're going to see what we can do against this guy. Just waiting to ready up now. Readied up. And what team has he got? Let's have a look when it loads. This guy spends coins. Yep, he definitely spends coins on his team. He's got Dybala in there, he's got Quadrado, Alexandro, Benatia, Chesney, Manolas, Florenzi, Matuidi, Douglas Costa, Alejandro Gomes, and I think that's Zaza up top, is it? And it's my opponent who starts the attack with Quadrado on the right, Better moves. I think that's a flip-flap maybe. Plays it to Zaza, Zaza to Dybala. Dybala nowhere to go, good defending by myself. Matuidi on the edge, same thing, plays it through to Dybala, and that's a good save by my bronze keeper. Definitely wouldn't have expected him to save anything. But Quadrado takes the corner, he goes for the bicycle kick, and we just get that clear. Only as far as Dybala though, plays it back to Alexandro. Alexandro with the hit, and my keeper saves another shot. Now, it comes to the second half, it's still 0-0. My opponent is putting on the pressure with Zaza, and he just hits a little shot. Do you know the animation where you go for a long shot but it hits it with the side of the foot? That definitely helped my opponent there. It just looped it over my goalkeeper, and there's not much he could have done. Now, my opponent obviously got some pleasure from that, and decided to whip a beautiful ball in, beat my defender, and makes it 2-0 with Dybala. That is the problem with having bronze defenders. So my opponent takes a 2-0 win there, which is very unfortunate. I wasn't really expecting to do amazing, but yes, I may have got outdone on shots and shots on target, but in that game I didn't really feel as if I was ever going to be losing that game as such. I feel like it was quite close, position was good, like his chances, most of them were just from outside the area. He knew I had a bronze keeper, and he was just trying to hit him all the time, and that's what I mean. If he's going to be hitting them from everywhere, you can tell he's had 11 shots and only scored 2 goals, and I've got a bronze keeper. If I had a gold goalkeeper, fair enough, you'd expect him to save that many. But with the bronze keeper, you shouldn't really expect him, so he should have battered me if he were having shots from good angles, which he weren't. This guy, Bunchak Hunts, he's got in from Yarmolenko, some random Manchester United left forward there. I expect him to sub him out straight away. Why would you want a Man United player for starts in your team other than Pogba or De Gea? Especially a silver player who plays left wing when there's plenty of others like Rashford, Martial, Sanchez is left wing as well. As we see the Neymar mural as well. I'm gonna miss that once Neymar runs out of loans, but we've got to make the most of it. We start off with a kick-off, playing it around. Messi plays it through to Shabani. Shabani plays it down to Messi again. Messi, quite clearly the focus of this attack, plays it through to Kimmich. Kimmich lays it back, and Dybala takes a shot into keeper's palms. My opponent releases the ball, tries getting a quick counter-attack. However, we dispossess him, he gets the ball back. This is the silver player who plays a lovely chipped ball across to Yarmolenko. Yarmolenko with the smash. and you are not saving that one no matter what keeper you have in the net. No chance. It was a brilliant finish by Yarmolenko, smashed right in the top corner, and I am 1-0 down after 4 minutes. It is not looking good. However, we've got Messi on the ball. He plays Dybala. It was a bit short of a pass, but Dybala with the pace, able to burst away, gets a good shot off, and my opponent's keeper makes a good save, and we're going to get a corner from this. Now, with corners, I'd always recommend taking them to the front post, as you can normally get a head on it. It comes out to Mahrez. Mahrez bangs it as the keeper's in no man's land. It's a goal, and we are 1-1, fully deserved as well. This game was very, very close. I feel like I may have just edged my opponent, but right now we're 1-1. We've got a lot of work to do. Speaking of a lot of work, Aguero on the ball, Messi's on the ball, passes it to Shabani. Shabani straight down to Messi as well. Messi's got the pace, and he actually gets taken down by my opponent's defender. Danny Rose, the culprit of that. I think it was a bit of a soft penalty. However, it's one of those situations where if your player is in that situation, you've got to be doing better than that. He clearly took Messi out, and yes, it was soft, but it's definitely a penalty as there's contact. I'm choosing who should take my penalties, having a look who's got the best penalty stat, and I choose that it probably is going to be Dybala. Dybala places it to the bottom right corner, and the keeper just stood there completely flat-footed, had no idea where I was going to go, and one of the best celebrations in the game is Dybala's by my thoughts. Lovely penalty. I don't normally switch up where I'm going to go. I think normally you should choose, but a lot of the time if you have a right-footed player, they go to the right. If you have a left, they go to the left. So sometimes I do switch it up just in case. Now we've got the ball with Messi. Messi uses extraordinary pace, which he does have on this game, and he bangs a finesse. I am telling you now, Messi is hands down the best player I have used on foot this year. In previous years, he's not really been that good, other than maybe his team of the years or his informs. His normal card's been awful just because he's not really had a lot of strength, and small players have never been that good on FIFA, but this FIFA is Messi's year to be the best card in the game. Ronaldo is definitely up there, but Messi with his agility, his low centre of gravity, and the way he just glides with the ball, I think he is definitely a player everybody should be looking to get into their ultimate team at one point. Ronaldo's still probably going to be the most expensive player in the game, as always, gold cards anyway, because it's just who he is, but in all honesty, Messi is hands down better than Ronaldo. I've used them both, and I can say he's 100% better. You do not get this from Ronaldo. Ronaldo is more of a power player. He will win your games by himself, but Messi, if you want to control the game, Messi is the guy you want. I'd look at playing him just behind the striker, or in like a cam position or something. That's probably where he's best going to be played. But my opponent comes straight back down with Oxlade-Chamberlain, forces a good save out my keeper down to his right hand side. Wouldn't expect my keeper to have saved that again, but my opponent goes for the bicycle kick. People are going for bicycle kicks like there is no tomorrow. Everybody seems to be wanting to do it. It's because it's overpowered. Personally, I've not scored one myself yet. I'm not really used to the mechanics at this point, but I'm definitely going to look at starting to abuse them as such. As we break away with Kimmich. Kimmich plays the ball inside, but we do get dispossessed. He plays it calmly back to his defender. Ndidi on the ball, over to Yedlin. Yedlin to Antonio. Antonio to Ronaldo. Antonio gets the ball, plays it to Neymar. Neymar spins round and finishes just wide. My opponent is not having a good time. He's had to sub on his Neymar and his Ronaldo just to try and get into this game. And if I remember rightly, my opponent was a bit of a douche in this game. Needless fouls all the time, just trying to waste time, even though he was losing. I don't see why he was trying to waste time, but I think he was trying to frustrate me, which he certainly did. FIFA is a very frustrating game at times, but we've got the ball. Mahrez plays it to Aguero. Aguero through to Dybala, and Dybala just puts it wide. If we went 4-1, I feel like my opponent would have rage quit. He definitely wasn't having fun in this game. I was making life hard for him, and I had some bronze players, so you can tell why he may have been getting a bit upset. But Dybala plays a beautiful ball over to Messi. If anything, it is a bit wide, but we know what Messi can do. He plays a beautiful ball in, and his defender just reaches the ball before I play it down to Muller. Aguero gets the ball, finesse shot, which is overpowered this year, and Aguero gets to 4-1. At this point, I thought my opponent was going to rage quit, because I didn't feel like he was going to get back into the game. We steal it from him straight away, but he gets a bit lucky on the bounce. He's got the ball with Neymar, plays it over to Danny Rose. Danny Rose trying to make up for that penalty away earlier, and he does. He plays a nice little chip ball in. His player outjumps my player, unfortunately. Gets lucky off the bar, and once it hits the bar, his player somehow jumps over Neymar. I mean, I say somehow, but Neymar's not the best at jumping or defending, so I can see why. My opponent really put down pressure now. My defence is nowhere to be seen. Neymar is through one-on-one, plays a finesse shot down into the bottom right corner, and now it is definitely squeaky bum time. I am not happy with how the game is going now. 4-1 up, and now down to 4-3 in the last minute of the game, but luckily we managed to see it out against Bushak Hunts. I think I definitely deserved that game. I know I was 4-1 up and brought it down to 4-3, but I think sometimes in FIFA that's just how it goes. We do make a new signing. We don't want Neymar at left back anymore. We're going to pick up a Juventus left back in the name of Baruto, 62 rated, 65 pace as well. Not the best, but in the means of the series we're going to have to start building up. So we've checked him off the checklist. So you can see his name's in green. We've got quite a lot of players to check off the checklist, and we're going to jump straight into our next game. He's got Lone Dybala, Perisic, Cuadrado. He's got a Champions League high side at right back. Dalbert. He's got Skerner and Benatia, and a pretty good team. But we find ourselves breaking away down the left hand side with Dybala, who plays it into Mahrez. Mahrez one touch, plays it across to Muller, and Muller gets a nice little finish across the keeper. The keeper was going the wrong way, that's why the animation looked like he just fell on the floor. He was going across to cover the shot at the close post, as a keeper should do, but Muller, as an instinctive finisher, he did play it across the keeper, which he should always do as a striker, and that gives us a 1-0 lead against this Cardiff fan, I believe. Mahrez gets the ball, breaks away, nice touch around, plays it through to Ronaldo, who I've brought on at this point. Ronaldo, nice little dinked finish over the keeper. That again is one of the bugs in the game, where you try and take a long shot, but he kind of scoops it with his side foot, and that's why it just went over the keeper. Sometimes it's good, a lot of the times it's bad, but as I'm 2-0 up at this point, I'm not going to complain. We get the ball with Ronaldo again. He plays a lovely ball through to Dybala. Dybala squares it across to Aguero, and you're not saving that one, keeper, especially not when you're stood in your net. Aguero makes it 3-1. I think we may have missed a goal from our opponent. That's my fault in the editing there, I do apologise. But we're currently 3-1 up, quite comfortable in this game. I get a corner in the second half, nice towering header. I'm not sure who that was, a Benatia scoring the header. That's one of the ones where you play it towards the front post area. It's not quite at the front post, it's just out, but a lot of the times whether you've got at that front post area will jump higher than the defender and get the ball. We're currently 4-1 up, very comfortable. Mahrez on the ball, plays it through to Muller. Muller plays it across to Aguero. Aguero, welcome to the chip live, as Edge would say. And we are currently 5-1 up in rivals. I bet at the start of the video, when you saw my team, you would not have expected that. But I can tell you now, I'm not the best at FIFA, but I'm definitely fairly decent. Just fairly decent. My opponent scores a beautiful bicycle kick early in the second half, celebrating like a bit of a madman, really. I don't know why he's celebrating at 5-2 down. Maybe he thinks he can get back into this, or maybe he's just scored something that was completely broken in this game. I'm not too sure, but that's a good goal nonetheless. I get a corner late in the second half, 78 minutes, and who's going to rise highest? It is definitely me, and I think that was Muller. Yes, it was. Muller rose highest, and we make it 6-2, which is absolutely fantastic. If you look at my team, yes, I've got quite a lot of high-rated loans, but with the chemistry and stuff, I shouldn't be beating people who've got a full gold team. And now we jump into our next game. He's got Guedes, Malcolm, Muriel, Denis Suarez, Budaboos, Coquelin, Hernandez. Not sure of the centre back pairing or the right back. I think the right back's Kappa. I think he's got a Dan in the net as well. But we've got the ball with Ronaldo. Plays a nice pass out to Kimmich. Kimmich cuts out, cuts in, plays it across to Dybala. Dybala, nice little whip across, and we beat the keeper at the front post. The keeper definitely should have done better with that, but I think it was the fact that the ball bounced off Sané's afro and just gave him a bit of an extra boost as we make it 1-0. Now this is a game I do not want to lose. Anybody who wears a Tottenham badge, a Liverpool badge, a Man United badge, a Chelsea badge, I do not want to lose against any of them. And we are not losing right now. We've got the ball with Ronaldo. He plays a nice pass across to Dybala, and the keeper just makes a save there. Probably should have gone for a chip, but we keep on the pressure. Muller's got the ball. He plays it through to Sané. Sané, nice little run through, a nice little finish to make it 2-0. I am a very, very, very happy man at this point, being 2-0 up against what I believe to be a Tottenham fan. I'm not quite sure. I just don't really like people who wear Tottenham badges, as an Arsenal fan myself. I always want to beat them, as I'm sure you do with your team and your rivals, but my opponent comes through, nice ball through to Muriel. Muriel plays the ball into the bottom left hand corner, and that is a tidy, tidy finish from the 8 rated gold striker. With 75 shooting, you wouldn't really expect him to score that first time, but FIFA is a video game and crazy things do happen in this game. Not that it was a crazy goal, but I just wouldn't have expected it. However, we keep the pressure on. We've got the ball with Sharani. My opponent actually makes a good interception, plays the ball out wide to Malcolm. Malcolm back into Muriel. Muriel takes the touch and plays it back out to Malcolm. Malcolm with the pace plays it through to Muriel. Muriel does the same finish again. First time into the bottom left hand corner. I am very, very upset at this point. Drawing 2-2 against the Spurs fan. Not a happy bunny at all. It is not good, so now we've got to up our game. So what we're going to do, we're going to take a corner in the 61st minute. We're going to position it towards the front post again. Overpowered as always. We missed the header, but it comes out to Arujo. Arujo plays it across to Dybala. Dybala takes the touch, flicks it up, and powers it into the bottom right hand corner. And that is a beautiful goal from Dybala. And this is what I'm saying. I cannot wait to use this guy with Messi in front of him and Ronaldo in front of him. Them three are going to be lethal on this year's FIFA. I can tell you that for a fact. Now it comes to the 67th minute, a few minutes after the corner. Muriel gets played through. My defenders are trying to track back. We're not going to catch him, he's too fast, and he plays it straight to the bottom right hand corner, just past my bronze keeper. This is the problem with having a bronze keeper. If I had a goalkeeper, I wouldn't feel like I would have conceded 2 of them goals maybe. I think at least 1 fair enough, but 2 of them, no shadow of a doubt, so I definitely need to look at upgrading that keeper as soon as possible. My opponent keeps on the pressure. He wants to win this game. He's got the ball with Buda Boos, plays it through to Muriel. Muriel's going to bang it again, top left hand corner. I am losing at 4-3 in a game I feel like I should have won, which is very, very unfortunate. Just look at that finish. My keeper had no chance. Not even a goalkeeper would have finished that, saved that. So we got the ball in the 79th minute. We're putting on the pressure. We play the ball across to Mahrez. Mahrez gets it out his feet, brings it across, top of the box, bang, 4-4. I am getting happier and happier and happier as the goals start going in. I know I could score, but my defence is a definite problem with the bronzes in, and that game does finish 4-4. He's actually a United fan, as I've just noticed, but he's got a Tottenham badge. Very, very strange, not sure why. However, some people just like it that way, I suppose. There's not really much can be said. We've completed our rivals games. We place in Division 5, 1,400 skill rating, which is not bad. It's a nice way to finish off the episode as well. I know it was a long one. I do appreciate I've actually been talking non-stop all the way through this commentary. I will practice on my commentary, but what I'll do is I'll upload this tonight on Saturday, try and get an episode up for Sunday and Monday maybe, and then I'm going to change how I record the episode. If you have enjoyed, please do leave a like, also subscribe if you are new, and I'll see you all next time. Thank you.